Hello, hello. 3, 2, 1. Can you hear me? There's the live stream. Everything could happen. We are just in the International Women's Day in Krakow. As you see, it's the beautiful night, about the 7 p.m. After 7 p.m. Illuminated Krakow. Temperature about plus 2 degrees Celsius. It's a chilly March, but the 8th March, and we're looking for the places connecting with brave women in the history of Poland and history of Krakow. That's such interesting matter. In one moment, we getting to some creepy corners of Market Square. The first is the hard start with brave women. They were such. Here just simple killed in the main market square, Krakow. And then we getting to the corner from the matters that we first girl student in the history of Europe was here in Krakow. Also the famous actress from Krakow. And we visit even little Yarmark. Hello, Alexandra. Thanks. That's the lodge of, we say, sponsor of my channel. We say patrons of my channel, and look at this, that is the excellent weather, no wind, and let's start with first object on the main market square. Oh, there's the big group strolling. Of course, the St. Mary Basilica, and we see the smallest church in the old town, then St. Adalbert, with the very special other color of pavement over there. Why the other color of pavement? That was the place they were burnt or they were buried, we say, anti-vampires, so-called anti-vampire cemetery. We discovered here 6 skeletons of women, and there were some in the fetal position. One had, they got the eating soil. That is the still mystery around that. Who was recognized as the, we say, vampire. For instance, brave women, for instance, witches, if she's got the color black of hair, was recognized as witch. That's why the such. Hello, Moni, big thanks for the joining live stream. And you see the old level of Market Square over there. You see a lot of people, the old entrance to that church, over there, and again the most beautiful corner. Perfect. Yes. Okay. And the first point, we walking around the history of women in Krakow, but we started with with a difficult topic because the women, if they wanted to be independent, for instance, they did something wrong, they were punished or just simple buried even separately from men in the such place like anti-vampire cemetery. That's why we're keeping the topic women in Krakow, brave women in Krakow, but in medieval. We're talking about the time that there were no rights, no human rights for women. And I tell you a few words when the International Women's Day started and how everything changed. I like always such 360 degrees view on the most beautiful market square in Europe. There's such renown is the market square and third biggest in Europe after Rome and Venice. Main market square in Główny. Okay. As you see, any groups around the world enjoy the market square. 40,000 square meters. But we don't see any celebrating of the International Women's Day. In Poland, such celebration finished. In time of communism, indeed, that was the big event. You see 2 biological horses with queen or king. Also such the family going on. It's about the $200, 35 minutes, for instance, such journey to the Jewish quarter or so. There's such, the price is very salty. Okay, and Then we're going to Krakow Pisa Tower, but on the way I give you the view on the beautiful Cloth Halls. It's the oldest shopping mall in Europe, the Cloth Halls Kraków. And you know, the celebration of that International Women's Day started in United States at first. The American Socialist Party, they organized a strike, and they strike in the cloth textile industry. Of course, there was the matter of payment. And then in Copenhagen, just in Denmark, that was the first celebrating of the International Women's Day in Denmark, in Copenhagen. That is such the first part of that. Thank you for the joining. Thank you for sharing. Any virtual cup of coffee would be appreciated. You know, there's without coffee I couldn't walk. Okay, and the most beautiful Cloth Halls, the building from the 15th century. There's imagine 15th century. Oh, there's someone running. Oh my God. This is such. And then we getting to the next place. That is such a spooky place. That was the place there were burnt witches in front of the Spiski Palace. Again, the brave women, if they broke any rule, for instance, didn't follow husband, they were such accused of the witchery. They were such burnt in front of the Spiski Palace. There was such place of executions. And the next part, we see the little model of the town hall, Kraków. You see there, and yeah, this is such very special view on the part. We see the some sounds of the jazz music. Here's the excellent jazz local Harry's Club. If you like jazz, you could. And look at this. If in one moment we see the two rings. Left ring were for ladies, right for gentlemen. If for instance, woman or wife didn't warm husband's bed, was the chained here for 12 hours. That was such at the wall of town hall of Kraków. The Krakow Pisa Tower is the little leaning, and we've got the most interesting place of decapitation of the murderer, but also adulterer. In the adulterer were decapitated here. That's why again the matter connecting with women. There also was some punishment. You see, the people could jump inside and they smiling, they're making such photos. But the people don't know that was the place of former decapitation adulterer, for instance. There's such breaking rules. Okay, but let's please share the live, give the maximal power of that live, because I'm used from TikTok. There are 200 followers, sometimes 800 followers. The TikTok is so powerful. I think that now the YouTube won't block me because I get the appreciating TikTok because such big viewership. But on the YouTube, 12, 15. Such the amount of the people that they're watching YouTube live. Instagram is the bottom, the only 0%. There's a 0% people that got the interest watching Instagram live. Okay, but let's look again. That's why please share the live. They make it much more powerful. Thank you for virtual cups of coffee, of course, and thank you, Moni. And then for you, a special view you see is the windless day, about plus degrees Celsius, and we're going to place that they studied the first student in Europe. It sounds like a legend, but it's in 15th century. I tell you a story about the first student from the oldest university in Poland, the Jagiellonian University. We're walking now the former Jewish street, Judengasse, that was the old name, now the Anna Street. But he was on that place, was his former Jewish quarter, the first Jewish quarter in Kraków. And after pogrom that happened here, Jews were accused of taking Christian babies for matzah or burning the church of St. Anna. They were relocated to Kazimierz, to the competitive town on the other riverside of Vistula. And then were quartered students, and we see also one of the oldest buildings in Kraków, Collegium Maius that studied the first female student. You see a lot of taxis. Now in Krakow there are over 15,000 taxis. Uber, Bolt, has a lot of big competition, but it's the cheap as the dirt. For less than $8, you're going there for Krakow airport, is the 8 kilometers west, you're going for $8 for taxi getting to the city center. Now is no gain to have the car because the such private taxis, they're giving big competition and that's okay. But look at this, that is such the Collegium Maius, and you see the white color of the building. That is the oldest park of the oldest university in Poland, 1364. And here in 14th century they studied the first student Nawojka. She came from Dresden, from Saxony. She dressed as the boy and she studied medicine. She got even the title PhD for medicine, but there was the little problem. After a few years, she's got the illness, and they saw it's not the boy. As the punishment was decapitation, but was the mercy of rector of university, she became teacher to the nuns to the end of life. That was the first girl student in 15th century. We should be proud about that fact because they in Europe they didn't think about the freedom for women, and in the other country they could be decapitated. Look at this Collegium Maius. There is the coat of arms of the university, two staffs, and museum at the South University, Jagiellonian University. The Jagiellonian, we pronounce J as the J, Jagiellonian. Okay, let's go. We talked about the first student, Nawojka, but also in that university there were first students of the pharmacy, the Sisters Kosmowskie. That was the end of 19th century, and again they were graduated as the first girls official in the history of Poland, but also in Europe there was the very earlier than in other countries, and even 100 earlier than in Switzerland. Switzerland was the last country that permitted girls to study and for the voting. That's why there's such interesting fact. There was very progressive. Okay, and let's go Jagiellonian Street to the secret dark corners of the Kraków, because the Jagiellonian Street getting to the secret house that in the Second World War the Polish family organized the hiding place for the Jews, that is Żegoda organization, but vis-a-vis that was such a brothel in the time. That's from the between First and Second World War. The students came from the soda water to the such house. That's why it was a little place of the like a red light district, the red light color place. But now is the no one heard about the such thing. We walking to the next very emancipated figure, the Helena Modrzejewska, the first actress, the best actress in the history before before cinema. The oldest theater is called after her, Helena Modrzejewska theater. I think is the next figure from brave women. They got the honor. Of course, all the best for all women from the world. Now you got my best wishes. Please share among the all interest. We are on the such entertainment street. It's like a Soho in Kraków. That you see a lot of youth people, they drinking very cheap beer in Banja Luka. In one moment you see tanks. The beer is like a 7 zloty, is like a $1.2. This is the cheap as the dirt. The beer from the tank. And here Szewska Street with the old tram that went from the place. Okay, but have a look. We're talking about the Jagiellonian University, or you see the tanks for the beer. This here, for instance, and now we're getting again the little dark corner to the Stephen Square. That we are keeping the topic, the freedom of and rights for women. That I had in head the advisor of Vladimir Lenin, leader of Russian Revolution, was such with Polish roots, Miss Kołłątaj, and she advised Lenin to make the 8th May as the 8th March, March as the International Women's Day, as the giving the, of course, equality and this is the all gender rights, and Lenin accepted it. Interesting in Poland, that day was such celebrated. And after communism, that such celebration finished. Suddenly, the day became such like a normal day, like today. You see that no one celebrating on the streets, nothing. But interesting, in Germany, very fresh, in 2019, 4 years ago, Germany made the International Women's Day as the free day, no work at that time. We are on the Stephen Square, Palace of Arts, and that is the oldest theater in Poland. Teatr Stary. Look at this, the architecture, a little busy corner with taxis or so, and that theater is called from Helena Modrzejewska, the famous actress, that she played the Shakespearean roles. She was absolutely top actress before cinematic era. That's why there's such view on the Stephen Square. Weekend started, that's why people running to the different pubs. Krakow has got the over 1,300 pubs, restaurants. You see a lot of pleasure. A lot of, in the Schindler's factory, for instance, we've got the people all around the world. Just the people came to Krakow for the city break, but mainly Auschwitz, Salt Mine Wieliczka, and of course no one think about the such tour of the footsteps of women. I think they wouldn't be so very attractive. I don't know why, but if I watching for the different YouTube films around the International Women's Day, they are not so interesting, very boring, very such you know, not with pep. And I try to put the such things alive. They finding the interesting curiosities of the facts connecting with women. There's not easy life to them. In time of communism, there are such posters like a woman is the human too. For instance, there was very mocking and cynical attention. Or men, they say the whole year is for men and only one day for women. That's why there's such. This is the truth. Truth is always painful, and that's why I want to appreciate little history of brave women. There's just, how could I forget? Okay, you see, this is just I'm talking. Oh, just the first flowers maybe for the day of the Women Day. This is just, you see, that some women, they got the such girls, they got the flowers, so the part is nice. And I could forget about the Miedzianna. This is the very important fishwife monument. That's why let's go back. You know, Krakow streets you could watch even 3 times, no problem. But we getting other route on the other street. I don't want to take you the same street, theater street 3 times. That's why we coming back to see the figure of the youngest sculpture in Kraków of Miedzianna. And you know why the name Miedzianna? You could learn little Polish. Miedź is copper. That's why it's like a house, the woman made of copper. Look at this. Here is staying Miedzianna. You see that figure? As such, I try to little zooming, okay? And you see she's keeping the garlic, very important garlic, so-called like a medieval Viagra. And she was such responsible for the trade. The miedź is copper, and Anna is the very popular name for the fishwife. And fishwives, they got the trade with the fish or just the vegetables here. Oh, you see, there's funny parties. And then it's such the place of the former market. And Miedzianna is also one of the we say first like appreciating the hard work of women in the history, because they were not appreciated. They had to work hard and just simplicity in the such form. Okay, that's why I coming back to the same street. We passing by interesting local with the Zakopane-style, with the Goral cuisine. Goral, we say mountaineers. The beautiful dressed waitresses inside, morskie oko. It means like a icy local. I think now there's a lot of girls, the individual, they're getting to different parties, such like only for women, so-called as a such is now the such trend, and that is such live music inside, and that is the morskie oko, as a such with traditional food. You see, there's a such beautiful dressed service, and they're making such service till late night, but the live music inside. As a such interesting. Okay, let's go to the Thomas Street. As again, the next local very busy because the cheap beer, and here is the Czech beer on the way, and Czech tradition. Now you see you see the groups they're getting for the parties. There's like a girls' parties or the maybe hens party. And in one moment we passing this such local with excellent Czech beer straight from the tap. Posiadówka, so-called Posiadówka. Here's the beer, the such big mug of beer. They cost 1 liter 24 zloty. It's a little more expensive. It's like a 1 liter for 5 euros. Hello, Sufkalina, Dami. Oh, the Dani, that's my old good friends from time of COVID or so. Let me tell, Dani, please tell me just when are you going to visit Krakow? Sorry, I got so many groups, and the people also for Hego, for that company, they travel a lot. Luckily, there's no COVID. We are just living in the time that a lot of good connections in Krakow. Krakow is going, the airport is going to get the passengers over 16 million. Is the new project. Now over 9.5 million passengers, and we're going to get the gain 16 million passengers is the such projects. Perfect. Yes. That's why it's also military airport in Kraków. This is Sławkowska Street, and we're talking about the brave women. Look at this. We're getting, you got the even food, if you like. You are a beef eater. You got the krowa żywa, but it's here mainly is the very vegetarian option. You got the such a special part, but I give you there's such view, give you our view. Please share that live, because we spontaneous looking for interesting matters connecting with women, also such like a red bag, also there's a simple Batycki firma company, and but we looking how the people want to celebrate the such women, International Women's Day, but I think as such only local parties. And for me, it's curious that in Poland we stopped celebrating. Obviously, the United Nations recognize International Women's Day as the still important. And in Germany, that holiday is that just a holiday. Is the no work. In Poland, it's normal work. In time of communism, the man had to prepare with the special tulip. We have to buy always red tulip, and they give for the wife of just the mother or partner. Hello. That's just you got again the magic view on the magic market square and magic cabs with 2 biological horses. Krakow Pisa Tower. And we're walking to Jarmark. You see it's not Eastern market, but it's the market for St. Joseph, and it's the live music, I hope so. And we see also the little food serving on the market. That's why we're getting to market, and we see again women at work that they don't celebrating, but they such offer such ride on the cab. That's why we see again women, but the women at work with biological horses. Interesting, they offer work. Just offered that such a trip for about $100, for instance, American dollars. Okay, it's not very cheap. And okay, thank you. We're sharing more and more people. You know, that is goździki, of course. There was the such also the other kind of flowers. I got the I know the goździk is only in head. I've got the name clove. What is the clove? Is the seed, and from the such I forgot the word of the goździk, but other kind of flowers, also roses. Sometimes the giving, and of course tights. Tights was giving. For women, soap, chocolate, or coffee, rag. This is a different such symbols and towels for women. You see the sky, the glass pyramid from the underground museum Kraków. Super Prondeusz, there's a such there. And atmosphere, we've got the extremely unique and we see on the way the most beautiful street. You see the all gardens are crowded. There are special heating system because now is the cold, is the about the +1 degrees Celsius, I suppose. That's why the such locals are full of people. And in one moment we see the most beautiful street in Kraków, Florian Street, Florianska. What to say doesn't that part is the such the main entrance for queens, for instance, where 38 coronations and kings, queens always preceding that street. We've got a very strong queens, you know, Anna Jagiellonka, Jadwiga, the first Polish queen was the Rixa, and the last Polish queen was also from Austria, Anna the Maria Habsburg, the 1734. That's why we got a very strong Polish queens. There's such absolutely Polish queens is a very, very strong. They would say also there was the energetic because they staying in the wing with Chakram in the west wing of Wawel Castle, and such place was very energetic with the, we say, special chakra energy on that place. Okay. And we're getting to the most beautiful corner. There's the former fish, pig, and egg market, so-called Mały Rynek. The all smelly goods were sold here. And look at this. That is such one moment we see some food they're serving. Today is the first day of the market. Food is not only from Poland, but Lithuania, Hungary. There's such fun. Bullpup, of course, with the roaring or yawning British visitors. There's like a bullpup in Britain. There's such very hotty. But look at this, like a Christmas market, we got such similar flair. Is there a lot of food? You see delicious sausages, of course. There's such the excellent pink. And we've got also placki, latkes, the so-called latke. Is the potato pancake. But everything started. Prices of the 17 zlotys, 5 zloty, as such full delicious matters on that part, especially that corner with food is interesting in that part close the bull pub. As you see the people eating, enjoying that outside, they don't need heaters, that's why here are strong people they're eating, but they're eating mainly, such like a especially there's mainly sausage and cheese, of course. Oh, there's such part. There's such big. The kiełbasa is called is the sausage. 12 zloty is make like a $3 cheap. Cebula is the onion, 8 zloty extra. Gherkin 5 zloty is like a $1, more than $1, and the bread 60 zloty if you want to bake the such big bread is the such form. There's such delicious matters that you got the such, of course, here the price list. This is important. Okay, that's why we're getting to the food matters, and of course sheep cheese selling here. Look at this. There's such delicious sheep cheese. We say with the price is 8 zloty, the same price like in Christmas market. The price is again the 8 zloty, the same as like $2, $2 per sheep cheese. This is the smoked sheep cheese, sometimes non-smoked sheep cheese. That's all delicious matters that you've got there on the part. Oh, the women, they have to make the like dread. This is the such part. But look at this, what's going on. That is the such food paradise around, and a lot of arts of soup. You see the 21 different arts of soup. From the beetroot soup is like €2 or so. Then tomato soup, garlic soup. There's such vegetables. Then pumpkin soup. Mushroom soup and sour rice soup. Also so big the list. You see, look at this. That is such. I give you the such impression closer that you got the all full choices. That's why Poland hot drinks 20 zloty. You got the such full choice of the soups. The Polish cuisine is the very rich in soups. We got like number one. Of course, the matter of clever wives to prepare to women to ten, and we got the mulled wine, honey, raspberry, Christmas, mulled wine, hot chocolate, even. That is delicious. And of course, the same like a Christmas market, you've got the full wafers, again, the pear in chocolate. Everything is described in English. As such, you've got the food paradise, very delicious. As I cannot even continue the filming because as such, I'm getting so hungry if I'm watching such delicious matters. Is very, got a strong will not to still continue the such streaming because such smells are excellent. I cannot send you the smells of the market, but especially onion mixing with garlic is very special. That is also the Polish cheese on the same. There's the such sheep cheese on that part. And here they got the potatoes. Oh, there's such nice potatoes. I see the little bit less interest on the part. And food is like a finished here. And we see some sweets, chocolates, things like that on that part. Look at this. But is the less interest is on the matters not connecting with food. Always I think number one is the food in the closed bull pub on that part. Just okay. I give you the view from the top, how they looked the whole market. I'm climbing especially for you at the top. Okay. Oh, that is such the view. Tak, stara poczciwa waga jest the such part. And you see the market started. That's why this till 18 March is the market of St. Joseph. Is the patron saint of Kraków, and that's from the Austrian time. That's why there's the old patron saint of Kraków. Okay. Let's go to the scene of the part and slowly, I think, just let me change the part. No, I think that's a such for the such short overview. I promised there was maximal 20 minutes. I extended because of the market for the 5-10 minutes. That's why big thanks for watching. Thank you for sharing. I know it's the not so very short live stream, but please watch to the end. Watch with the of course ads is very important, and any cup of virtual coffee would be such appreciated. Yes, I show you the such I show you the such sheep cheese is the beginning. That's why they even two stalls with smoked sheep cheese, very delicious. That's why let's stay with Tom. Came to Kraków. You see we've got the time till 17 March. Is the such beautiful market, colorful market. That's I think the background is excellent, very unique, and all the best again for the all women around the world, so to say, and see you on the live streams on the TikTok. Simple to say. I do that there every day, but in Polish, but you could ask something in English. Big thanks and see you again. The big thanks. Thank you for watching, for donations, and see you again on the different magic corners of Kraków. Thank you. Bye bye.